everyone, my name is Khushikishore and welcome to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be doing a year in review. We're going to look at 2022 as a whole. I have been inspired by Alison Pages to do this. She has done one every single year for about 6 or 7 years now, and I just really loved it. I love watching them, and it's something I want for myself as well. It's a nice way to check in with myself, with you guys, and just set goals for the next year. So let's talk about the highs and lows of this year. Let's start with the lows and quickly finish them. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and relationship-wise, this has been a challenging year. For multiple reasons that I will tell you over the course of this video. I have had some victories, I've had some bad days, I've had some really bad days, and I've had days where I've had to swallow really hard truths. And that's just the way it has been this year. We also have a couple of loved ones in our family who are sick and a few sick friends, and that's something that I've had to keep an eye on this year as well. But overall, 2022 has been a very good year. A challenging one, yes, but a very good one. Now that takes me right into the highs of this year. I have so many and I'm so excited to share them with you. Feb of 2022, I started a YouTube channel. I'm here. Hello, hi. You've probably been seeing me for a couple of months now if you're regulars here. I am in my final year of acting school. I will be graduating next year. My parents back in Bahrain adopted a puppy, and I got to meet him when I went back home for my winter break, and it's just such a good time. He's adorable and an absolute sweetheart. Another win is me and some of my best friends who study all over the world. We have one in Canada, a couple in the US, a couple in India. We have managed another year of long distance friendship. It's not easy, it's difficult, sometimes it's a little lonely, but it's love, it's life. I finally got to visit my grandparents this summer after about 3 or 4 years of not seeing them and not visiting Kerala, which is where I was born. And that was really nice, and it was just nice to get back in touch with them and go back home in a way. Also, I'm making videos about books the same way my favorite booktubers make videos about books, and it just makes me so excited. It still feels quite unreal, even though it's been a couple of months now. And the fact that I have actual people listening to me and watching me talk nonsense is just so amazing. I'm so grateful for it. So let's talk about that. Firstly, I want to give a big, giant thank you to all of you. Subscribers, returning viewers, complete strangers. It is you who is making this channel happen. Thank you for watching and supporting and showing up for me in the beginning of this journey. It's my first year on YouTube and it's been a really good time. It's been really exciting, and I'm so grateful to have you guys here with me. Honestly, it's just such a motivation and an honor that you guys take time out of your day to watch me. Then let's talk about my mental health journey. This is still a fairly new win for me in 2022, but as of December this year, I am finally starting to take steps towards taking care of my mental health. This is massive for me because I have been telling myself I will do this for months now, and I kept procrastinating, I kept pushing it away, I kept saying I'll do it later, I'll do it later. Later never happened. But I'm putting my foot down now, and it's finally starting to happen. As the psychologist told me during my consultation, mental health is a gift. Give it to yourself. Allow yourself to have it. And I just thought that was so beautiful, and I want it for myself. So I'm starting a process of taking a couple of tests and trying to figure some stuff out, maybe even therapy. We'll see how it goes. It's my first time doing all of this. Nerve-wracking, but exciting. Let's talk about the books and the reading. So as of 27th of December, I have read 60 books in total this year, which is just mind-blowing to me. It has been a very good reading year, and this is the most I have read in so many years now. And this is not including all the Wattpad stuff I've read. I might someday make a video about all of that, but this year I also got a lot of Wattpad stuff read, and I just don't have enough brain cells to count all of that now. So aside from Wattpad, we've done about 60 books this year. And there are so many books and characters that now literally live rent-free in my head, my heart, my soul. Just off the top of my head, we have On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous, Lonely Castle in the Mirror, House of Earth and Blood, the whole of the Death Note manga series, Wicked Beauty, Beach Read. It's just been a very good time. Speaking of wonderful things I have consumed this year, I need to talk about the anime and the K-dramas. Guys, it has been a fantastic year for shows. It's just... oh my god, it's been so good. Just quickly, I'm gonna recommend some of the best anime I have watched this year. We have Kuroko no Basket, Yona of the Dawn, Sasaki and Miyano. I just finished it. Sasaki and Miyano is so cute. Oh. Yuri on Ice, Haikyuu, Skip Beat, which is actually an acting based anime. Like, a huge part of it is about acting, and I just really loved it, and it breaks my heart that they're not renewing it for a second season. But that also means I'm just gonna binge the whole of the manga series. We also have Romantic Killer, Kono Ototomare, My Dress Up Darling, Spy Family Part 1 and Part 2. It has been such a gift. Such a gift. I love it. I love it. When it comes to K-dramas, I'm still pretty much a newbie baby. I've only watched a handful, and out of the ones I have watched, I absolutely loved My Business Proposal, which was the first K-drama that got me hooked. The Extraordinary Attorney Woo, which was just so amazing. And Weightlifting Fairy Kim Bok-ju, which is about a swimmer and a weightlifter in a sports university. It's just so amazing. If you haven't noticed, I have a thing for sports anime and dramas. I don't know why. It's probably because I used to be a competitive sports person when I was younger, but it's just a thing for me. Another thing that has been a big part of my life this year has been booktube. Firstly, I'm just so happy with the fact that I've been able to manage school and booktube at the same time, because video editing, making thumbnails, recording stuff like this, it's all very new to me. It's my first time doing any of it. And acting school in itself is not easy. It takes up a lot of time, especially when you're rehearsing for shows. Managing my time for reading and then for making content also has just been a bit of a challenge, but I managed it. Consistency has been hard to promise, and sometimes I haven't been able to promise it, but in a way I have still managed, and I really am glad. I've made some videos I'm really happy with. I've made some really amazing friends in the booktube content creator community. Our community has welcomed 303 new members this year. So as I'm recording this right now, we are 345 subscribers strong. I am just so grateful and wowed by that. I've done some buddy reads with Jordan and Monica, and it's been a good time. I have had amazing conversations with Sam and Meredith, and I was even gifted a book from my Amazon wishlist by Sam this year. She got me Daughter of No Worlds. My copy is in the UK. I will show it to you in one of my future vlogs. But it's the first time someone from the booktube community has done that for me, and I was just so surprised, and I thought it was such a sweet gesture. So overall, what I'm trying to say is it's been a really fun year for booktube, and I just hope to keep making fun and interesting videos for you guys. As I've mentioned previously on the channel, I am an acting student in my third and final year of acting school, which means when I graduate, I will come out with an acting degree. Sounds crazy. I cannot believe I am so close to graduating. It feels just like yesterday when it was my first year and I wasn't even sure if I would get through. Academics and drama school has been a roller coaster for me this year. There have been so many times where I'm just like, nah, I'm not gonna pull through. This is it. I'm gonna crash and burn and just fall flat on my face. And every single time I pull through. That is a win. That is a massive win. I've also done some work I'm really proud of this year. I wrote my first play. It is not good. It is not nowhere close to being good, but I have a whole first draft. I wrote a whole thing, and for me that's quite big, considering I strictly used to believe that I cannot write more than 2 pages. Like anything longer than 2 pages is just not possible for me, because I write poetry. The fact that I had to write a whole play for my course just seemed impossible before the process started, and now I actually did it. Like I said, I'm still very much a beginner. There's so much I have to learn, but it's there and it's the start of something new, and it's a skill that I can practice and work on forever, really. My class and I also put on a festival of 6 shows this November. I was in 3 of them. It has been our biggest project so far. We have been working on it since the last academic year. To be completely honest, it has been some of the most amazing work I've had the opportunity to be a part of. The whole process in itself was an emotional roller coaster, a physical challenge, so taxing, so demanding, and so utterly consuming. Like during that rehearsal period, you did not have a life. That's just how it was. It was just rehearsals, sleep, eat, rehearsals, sleep, eat, repeat. But in the end, the whole thing was so damn successful. Third year, 2 more terms, a couple of months, and you're graduating, hon. Next, I want to talk about tattoos and hair. So this summer, I went to visit my childhood best friend in Pune, India, and I got myself a new tattoo there, which makes my total count come up to 4. I have 4 tattoos. This one is the biggest one I have so far. It was also the longest session I've ever had to sit. It was about 4.5 hours. It's a dragon with 3 red suns on the right side of my hip, and it's just so gorgeous and makes me feel so good about myself. Now, when it comes to my hair, for a little bit of context, growing up, I never had the best relationship with my hair. I was teased for it a lot, I was made fun of, I was called a ball of frizz, which was fair enough because I didn't really know how to take care of it back then. But it made me very insecure. It made me the person who would never let her hair down, quite literally. I would always keep it tied up. I won't let people see it when it's not perfect, and it never really was perfect in my eyes. But over the past 3 years, I've been trying to change that mindset and attitude. I've been trying to learn how to take care of curly hair, which has been a huge changing point for me, considering now I'm able to actually enjoy taking care of it and enjoy how it looks and be happy with it. So it's been a whole process of learning to love and be kind and patient towards my hair, because she deserves it. The biggest win is the fact that this year my hair was the longest it has ever been in many years, and it was also the healthiest it has been in many years. And then I chopped it off, I made it shorter, which I very much love. I think it's a very cute look, it makes me very happy, and I think I'm gonna stick with it for a while now, because it's just so much more easier to maintain when I'm so busy with other things in my life right now. Another massive high for this year has been saying goodbye to writer's block. So I write poetry and a little bit of prose, and I've been suffering from a very severe case of writer's block, lack of inspiration and motivation since last year. It was very frustrating, and it made me feel bad about writing in general and down on myself a little bit. But as of a couple months ago, I can confidently say things are starting to change. I'm finally starting to write again. The ball is rolling again. I have things to say. I have things I want to share. I have images and words floating around in my head the way it used to before, and it's just such a wonderful feeling. I'm even considering putting together a collection to publish at some point. It's all very new. There's nothing ready yet, so there's nothing coming in the near future, but at some point, and it's It's something to look forward to. It's something to consider. I haven't made up my mind yet. For now, I don't want to put a lot of pressure on myself. I just want to enjoy writing and being able to do it again. That's most of what I can think of when it comes to 2022. I think we can move to my goals for 2023. Hey 2023 Khushi, how you doing? You're 21 now, and according to a lot of people, that is the beginning of your adulting era. You're properly into your 20s now, yada yada yada. Is it any different? Do you feel any different? You have had some huge changes this year. Also, congratulations on graduation and a whole other year of YouTube. How's your mental health journey going? Do you have any updates? Do you have any of the answers you've been looking for? Or do you just have more questions than you did before? Towards the end of 2022, you started painting as a way of de-stressing and having fun and letting go of your worries or when you get overwhelmed. Is that something you've continued by any chance? Have you picked up something else that helps with your stress? Tell me all about it. Have you been keeping up with transferring photos out of your phone? Because girl, I haven't been doing it and I don't have a lot of space on my phone anymore. The thing is so slow, it barely even functions right. So I hope for your sake that you have been keeping up with it. If not, then take this as a reminder and go do it now. Tell me what you have created this year. Do you still want to do the whole book publishing poetry thing? Have you been considering it? Have you made any progress when compared to where I'm at? And please tell me you got some new ink. I have ideas, but what I want to know is if you've done anything with those ideas. Have you moved into a different place after graduation? Because I know for a fact that we're gonna have to do that. So where is this new place? Do you like it? Do you see yourself staying there for a while? And how's YouTube going? Do you still love it as much as I do? Has it been more fun than it's been for me this year? Has it been more stressful? Tell me about your process. How many subscribers do you have? I'm at 345 now. And do you have any favorite videos that you filmed this year? And by any chance, have you been buying books more responsibly than I did this year? I truly just hope you have an amazing and healthy reading year next year. Finally, how's your spine doing? Have you had any updates? Have you started looking into answers for it again? Has it caused you a lot of pain this year? Has it caused you a lot of trouble? Tell me about it. Overall, basically, just tell me everything. Tell me how you're doing, update me. Remember to drink more water in 2023 because I'm telling you, conquering the world when you're dehydrated is not very easy. I know for a fact that I am stressed about how things are gonna turn out next year with graduation and trying to figure out how life is gonna go and figuring out your future. But what I want to tell you is it's okay if you don't have everything figured out. I hope you remember that. I hope you hold on to that. I hope you enjoy the present moments you get instead of worrying about everything in the future. Just enjoy your life right now. Take care of yourself the same way you take care of other people. Lots of love. Let's keep powering on. Let's keep slaying. Finally, to my viewers, I hope you take this video as an opportunity to check in as well. Tell me how you've been doing, how 2022 has been for you, any of your highs, any of your lows, things that have been challenging for you, your favorite moments of 2022. If you have any goals or expectations from 2023, your favorite books, your favorite shows, just honestly tell me anything. I'm here for it all. I respond to all my comments, so just feel free to hit me up. Once again, thank you so much for this year. I hope you stick around for the next one as well. I hope you're safe, healthy, and happy. Whitney Houston said it best. I wish you joy and happiness. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, and I'll see you very, very soon in the next one.